Okay, before I can talk myself out of doing this YouTube and podcast, I'm going to just get along with it. I'm actually sweating because I'm nervous. I don't know why. Every time I'm going to do it, it makes me nervous. But then I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's go. So today I'm going to talk about the 21 best purchases of my life. Some of these things have been around a while. They've stood the test of time. And I dearly love them. And they've enriched my life and made it better. So I'm a minimalist. The less things, the better. So each item needs to make sense, have its place, and be beautiful. By the way, this is lip balm when I put my shirt on. That's what this one. I will make a separate video on my best electronics as well as like makeup favorites. So like when I find a makeup item that works for me, that looks good, it's my ride or die, as most things. So number one best purchase is the iPhone 11 Pro. Now this item for me personally is worth every bit I spent on it. It made my life richer, better, easier. It syncs straight to my MacBook Pro. It takes the most beautiful pictures. It's recording this video, which is why I can't show it. I do everything on it and I love it so much. It just works so well, and for me, the biggest thing is the photos and the quality that it has and that it takes. And so I appreciate that and everything that it does. So for me, this has made my life better and more wonderful. And I love it so much. Alright, I just wanted to come on here to add, I mean, I cannot live without this thing at the moment. It works so well with my phone, and it's basically my MacBook Pro. It has to make it on there. Like, it just does everything. So I used to have a Dell. It was really good, but the thing with this is that it just improves your lifestyle. Like, I don't know, I like the fact that I can like swipe it when I play music. It just feels good. It's light. I put it in my bag, I go. You can close it, open it, and it's all good. So the other one I wanted to add is this beautiful mermaid lamp. It just makes this whole room so magical and beautiful, and I love it so much. I think if you have a plain room but you have a lamp like that and that MacBook, because I edit my podcast on it, I do my work on it, living alone at the moment, like it's my whole life. Like, to make good podcasts and videos, I need a MacBook as well. So it works well together, and I just think every amount I spent on it was well worth the money. The second purchase I've ever made that has rocked my world is the AirPods. Now, when I saw the AirPods, I was like, I guess only rich people can get that, so I can't. I just bought one good item. Ooh, I'm just hitting my eucalyptus there, which I'll show you in a bit. So what you can do is just buy one good purchase for the month. And so that was my best purchase. So I used to have the ones here and they used to get stuck on my neck. They used to like choke me. They used to strangle other people. They used to whip people in the air when I whipped them out, and they were just like, you know? But this thing, you open it, it feels good. And I never lose them. They just always, and when I'm running, for example, and I want to keep the case, I slip them into my trousers, and they just are so wonderful. And you just pop them open like that, and they're magnetic, and they come out, and they just feel so good. Oh my god. And when you put them in, basically it's connecting to my phone. We don't want that. But these are the best. You just pop them in, they don't come out, which I thought it was gonna happen, but just not like being so free and agile, and just like they stay on your head. And sometimes, you know, you go into places and you just move around and you barely realize they're there. They're so wonderful. And I know Apple came out with a new one, which is, and like every time I come home, I just plug them on my wall, come home, boop, whoops. But what the hell? The charge lasts pretty long. I don't even realize that I need to charge it. They generally last pretty long. And the one time that I did need to charge it, I was like, okay, maybe I need to be alone with my thoughts and I'll be okay. But generally, the love of my life. And I know that Apple came out with the ones that cancel out sound. Now, if you're in London and you're going in the underground, luckily I'm on the district line, so I don't have to be in the tunnel. But when I was in the tunnel, it's literally like being in a tin can, and it's like, it's so loud. It's so loud. I would probably recommend going for the noise cancelling ones. Like, this doesn't cut it. It you need the noise cancelling ones if you're in the London Underground. Best things ever. My silk pillowcase. So number 3 is my silk pillowcase. Now, it's taken me 29 years to just jump on board. The good thing about silk pillowcases, right? This is why we need it. 1, it keeps your hair, it doesn't make it frizzy, and it doesn't break it because it's just smooth. And secondly, it helps you maintain your face. And in terms of prevents acne, prevents wrinkles, because when you have normal pillowcases, it'll like pull on your skin. So we're trying to like respect ourselves here and get the most beautiful pillowcase in the world. I mean, look at this. It's so pretty. I need to move this eucalyptus. It's messing with my life. It's just so beautiful. So for some reason, recently, I'm really attracted to lilac. And this is like a beautiful, gentle tie-dye one. So I know, is it Slip or Blissy, one of the really famous silk brands? They sold it for like £69, but I googled it and I found almost the exact one for like £36, so like half the price. And I just, every time I look at it next to my lilac Belgian linen duvet, it just makes my heart feel so good. And this is like, for me, I just think it's important to buy particular items and have them in your life for a long period of time. So my silk pillowcase, love them so much. It's so pretty. So yeah, okay. That pillowcase is by Lily Silk, by the way. I'll put everything in the link below if I can find affiliate links, which is basically the same thing as links, but then it is like my link. And it's like a commission, which is nice. But anyways, I'll put everything in the description below if you want to find it. Number 4 is Align Leggings by Lululemon. Now, when I discovered Lululemon, I didn't know what Lululemon was, and one day I walked into the Regent Street store and my mind was blown. I used to go there to like do work and sit on they used to have like the shopping section, and then they used to have where like they have the beautiful bean bags and you can sit and have coffee. So I used to go there and hang out and do work and have coffee. And anyways, I bought my first leggings ever. I don't know how I got so lucky, but I chose the best leggings in the world. Now, I wish I was an ambassador because it would be fantastic. That would be my ideal situation, to be an ambassador for Lululemon, because the amount of women that I have converted to Lululemon is astounding. And every woman who has tried a Lululemon legging is like, there's just no other legging for me. It's Lululemon, and Lululemon, the quality justifies the price point. It's one of those brands I'm like, you guys are amazing. And I was speaking to some of the girls, I befriended them in the store near my house, and they're like, this company is amazing. They take such good care of us. They send us for like massages. We've always got access to like classes. And I think that's one of the hugest things, is when a company values its employees, and that for me is a valuable company. And so apart from having the most amazing leggings in the world, they're also a really good ethical company with their employees. If you have happy employees, you have happy people. If you have happy people, that translates and is like a domino effect. It's like the ocean, it's like the drop in an ocean, the ripples. So I'll probably insert a picture of what it looks like. These are the only leggings I've had for the past 3 to 4 years, and I've used them so much. I use them for yoga, I use them for hanging out, I use them for traveling, I use them for running. You're not supposed to use them for running because these particular ones, the Align leggings, which are when you put them on, they're like butter. They're like butter, and they make you look so good. If you feel like a little potato, you put this on, you'll feel like a super fox. But this is what I've done by using it for running. To me, it's not that big of a deal. No one's going to be looking between my legs anytime soon. It's got this beautiful band, which is just like perfectly for the waist. And I've got the 7/8 ones because I'm 5'4", and the 7/8 ones are like, up to my ankles. I don't want them too long and kind of like, piling up. I want them to be nice and linear. Align leggings are my favorite ones of all time, and I want to get lilac ones. Ow! So I would say start with the Aligns and then try other stuff, but the Aligns are the number 1 ones you have. So I have this one, and it's got like this kind of cutout. It's so beautiful. I use them as my leggings. I use them as tights because they're just so beautiful and so warm. This was a good idea. Oh my god. Has the band as well, but this one doesn't seem to stay up and curve your waist as well, but I love them so much. They are my ride or dies. So yeah, Lululemon. And if you're a yoga instructor, you can sign up to them and get like 15% off. Number 5 are these glasses. Now, if you need glasses, so my eyesight is -6.5, and basically I can see as much as a cucumber. Like, I spent about an hour in there, I was sweating, trying to find the right ones, just had like pink glitter on them, and I've got so many compliments on them. And I think it's just something to be said that you put it on and it just makes you feel good. And they were actually in the kids section. So yeah. Number 6 is earring studs. Simple, like diamond studs. Simple. You can. I've been diving with them. I've been running with them. I sometimes sleep with them. I have a shower with them. Like, I have, you know, when you're wearing coats and anything you have will like catch on it. But these are just like a little bit of something, and they just make you look a little bit more put together. And they're pretty affordable. They're from Lovisa, and I think they're like silver or like gold plated. Either one of those, I'm not sure. But you can get like 3 pairs for £10, and because I lose them sometimes, you know, I have a spare one here and there. A Voss bottle. So I know Voss is basically like Norwegian tap water, but to us it's special. But I love Voss for the bottle because the aesthetic of it for me it's just so beautiful. And this is about 1 liter. So I think you need to drink about, I remember seeing this dude with the most beautiful skin, and he was just beautiful skin. Now he's like, I think it's because I drink about 2 liters of water. So I was like, okay, so this helps me keep track. So about 2 of these is 2 liters. So we can drink 3 or 4, whatever, but it helps me keep track of that. And I just love how it looks and the size, and it fits in my bag, and it's glass, and it's amazing. At the moment I just have normal water with like lime in it. I think it's like between £2 to £5, but I've had this for almost a year. So to keep it clean, you just need like a little brush, and maybe to fill it with hot water every so often. Running shoes. So my sister Aisha, she is a huge runner. She's basically an athlete. She bought me my first pair of serious running shoes about 10 years ago. So these are them, and they obviously look worn because they are worn. And I have to say, just before this video, I threw them in the washing machine because I wasn't feeling washing them. So I was like, they're fabric, right? So I just threw them in there, and they look pretty good. These have lasted me for so long. According to my Nike running club, I've ran about almost 1,000 kilometers. That's amazing in these shoes. So, and they're just like fabric, and if you get them muddy, whatever, like who cares? They're just like running shoes. But if you're a serious runner, you need to change your shoes very often. But I'm a leisurely runner who likes to run 5k every so often. Love them so much. Thank you, Aisha. I highly appreciate it. And Aisha recently bought my mum some new running shoes, and my sister sent a video of my mum like working out in the living room and like with weights and stuff, and she was like full out. And I was like, right, I need to get with my game. Number 9. So I grew up in Malaysia, and I didn't know much about keeping yourself warm and layering. I basically started skiing about 2-3 years ago, and I went to Uniqlo and bought thermals. I bought the long sleeve top, and I bought the leggings as well. And it's Japanese technology, and basically what I do is, and this is important if you're living in a cold country, because layering is going to be the piece of your life. You're going to walk around and be like, I'm warm, I'm good, I'm lovely. And you're going to be able to enjoy the environment and go exploring and live your best life. Basically have this singlet. It's Heatech. So I don't know how it works, but I bought like one of everything because I like just having singular items and using them well. So I basically have this singlet, the long sleeve top. So it looks worn because it is. And my blanket from hell has like stuck all over it. And that's the long sleeve thermal that I put over it. And sometimes I use it as like a regular shirt. And then we have the leggings as well. So I don't tend to use this too much because we're not in the coldest country in the world, but you can use this as like to go to sleep, to walk around the house. But when you're skiing, this is an amazing thing to wear under your base layers. But if you're cold on the daily and you're going for a long walk, maybe wear those under your trousers. Yeah, that singlet, I wear it under anything. This is actually a bikini top. At the moment, it is slightly blue. I mix my clothes all the time, and I know I shouldn't, but I do. Like, for me, it's just like slightly supportive, just like slightly, and I use it for swimming, yoga, just for like everyday wear. Like, I literally wear it as my everyday bra. It's like one of my favorite things, and it's got a beautiful like crisscross back detail, and that's what it looks like. I went to try yoga, and that's like one of the beautiful high-end yoga studios in London, and all the ladies there are dressed really well, you know, like yummy mummies. So I was at the front of the class, and I was like in down dog. I was looking behind me and watching this lady's like outfit. I was like, damn, she looks good. And as I was leaving, she stopped me. She's like, oh my god, I've been looking at you the whole class. Where's your top from? And I was like, it's actually a bikini top from H&M. I missed it this year. And when I went to go back to buy it, it was all sold out. But you best know, I'm going to buy so many colors in this particular style from H&M this year. I promise you. I'm going to stock up. I'm going to buy the black one. I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy the pink one, maybe the red one. I just think because they're like my everyday bra and they're like my yoga top and they're just so amazing and so... They're like £6.99. Oh my God. Okay, the ordinary skincare. So, when I came to London, I got adult acne and it was incredibly stressful for me. I'd never experienced acne like that in my life, and I'm still healing from the scars now. I had like acne just all over here on my chest, and it was so stressful because it was painful, and it was a combination of extreme stress and terrible diet. I was eating like 12 cupcakes a week, in 3 days, I would say. My sister Eman introduced me to the ordinary skincare. So I basically have the whole, the full ordinary skincare range. And the reason is because it is incredibly affordable, first of all. Secondly, it has like acids, and when I went into the store, I said, listen, I want to buy everything from one place. I'm like a dude, I don't know what to do, so just tell me what to get. And my sister got this little chart, so she went in and explained what she needed. She wanted more anti-aging. She's I think 33 now. So she has a different skincare regime to me. So I went in to the Covent Garden to Angie, and she wrote this whole list to me. So you have the AM of what you need, and then you have the alternate days of what you have in the PM. Every skincare will vary, so if you go in there, you'll get them to advise you of what you need. Like, as kids, we actually use like physical scrubs, and that's terrible for your face because you don't want to have like abrasions, like physical abrasions, but it's more of like a chemical peel to like take off the top layer of your skin, and that will kind of give you a brighter thing if you want to like refresh your skin. And that happens like once a week, I would say. The only thing I could not ride with from the Ordinary is the SPF. I wanted to just get everything from the same place, but their SPF was too thick for me, so it would pull on my skin, and you don't want to pull on your skin because that will cause wrinkles over a long period of time. And that's just stupid shit. But instead I found the Hawaiian Tropics, which is like $6.99, and it smells like holiday. So I put this on after all my skincare. I'll mix this in with my moisturizer and it's SPF, which you have to wear every single day, even on cloudy days because of the UV rays. Just do it. Absolutely recommend the Ordinary as a brand. Amazing. Love it. So we have an aesthetic toothbrush. So for me, everyday items just need to be beautiful. The reason this works for me is one, because it's white and it looks beautiful in my bathroom, and two, it has this cute little thing that it comes with, and it just sits perfectly like that, and you know, you pick it up and everything is just perfect. So, and it's basically like sustainable and eco because you can recycle everything here. Next thing I have is a tongue scraper. So I didn't like, the first time I heard of this I was like, it's the Skinny Confidential. She's like a blogger. You can also find her on Instagram, who talked about tongue scraping. So tongue scraping is an Ayurvedic practice. When you go to sleep, you have bacteria that builds up on your tongue. And if in the morning you wake up and you drink your water or whatever, that bacteria goes straight into your gut. And it basically messes up with your digestion, bloating, etc. And so if you do the first thing in the morning is, well, I do it the morning and the evening. And also, if you fast, so in Ramadan, for example, I bought this from Amazon and it came in 2. So I gave the other one to my brother because he enjoys fasting every Thursday. So fasting, when you fast, you basically want to keep your mouth as fresh as possible. And what tends to not keep your breath fresh is when you have remnants of food on your tongue. So if you tongue scrape, it basically keeps your mouth just like light and fresh. Number 14 is a Nutribullet. So I used to have a red one, which was brand new, but I gave that to my ex so that he can take care of himself. So I went on eBay and I found this one for like half the price. And you know what? It works perfectly well, and I like that it's grey as well. It's a good aesthetic. This one, I make a green smoothie in the morning. Did like a vegan cashew macaroni and cheese recipe, and in that recipe there was a potato, and it said that I should grate the potato. Now the recipe is having a laugh because I'm not gonna grate. I've got a life to live. I'm not gonna grate a potato, so I put it in here. Perfect. 15 is the Daily Stoic. So the Daily Stoic is a Greek wisdom meditation practice, and it's more so about every single day you have just one page to read, and it just gives you the wisdom. So the main theme of being a Stoic is to take accountability for yourself, and in which your responsibility on this earth is to be a good human being and to be a useful human being, and it is up to you to figure out how to do that. And to take responsibility for yourself. So number 16, Eucalyptus. It looks beautiful, it smells fresh, and it preserves it so long. And I have it in the shower. I have it everywhere. I love eucalyptus. It just looks so good. I'll insert some interiors that I did with my eucalyptus. I love them so much. This is actually de-stressing. So if you put it in your shower, it's got oils, and it will calm you down and just make you feel like it's like you're going to like a spa, except it's your shower, and it's wonderful. So for my shower, I take it very seriously. There's soothing music playing. I've got like a candle. I've got fairy lights around the shower curtain, and when I close it, it's like my moment. It's just like, so special. Special time. You know, life is about creating beautiful moments, right? A bicycle is one of those things. It will make your life so much richer and so much better. When I discovered I loved cycling, so fit. Like when I walked, I could see muscles in my leg naturally. You just feel very free. Like you're able to get to point A and point B super fast, and you're just independent. The world is your oyster. Now, I had a beautiful Brompton. So if you have a Brompton, you have to take care of it because mine got stolen. So that's why I'm saying a bicycle was one of the best purchases I ever made and will make again. And if you get the best bike, just get the best lock that you can find. So this is the backpack that I found. I've had it for 3 years now. It's just beautifully shaped, and I've had so many compliments on, I mean, initially I wasn't really looking for this print, but it had a laptop section in there. And it's got a little like zip thing here. I don't like this back thing, and I basically use this bag every single day, and like look at it. I love it so much. Zara, man. Number 19 is a dressing gown. So this is my dressing gown. This is my dressing gown. Basically, what I love about having a dressing gown is that it's like a transitional moment. You come out your shower, you put your dressing gown on, and you dance around your house, and you drink your coffee, and you sit down and do your makeup, and it just feels another thing, like a luxury to have. So this particular one is actually a kimono from Primark, and it's my sister's, and I just managed to take it, and I've had it for the past 3 years. Naturally, you feel lovely, and it's like your transitional mode. But during the winter, your lips get super chapped, And for me, I don't know how, but it makes my lip burn, and like it like cracks here. So I got this. It gives you like a really supple, beautiful, delicious tint to your lips. Amazing. Last one I have is, because I don't know what it is, but I have always wanted to be a podcaster. And so I got this little speaker thing, which is really affordable. It's like £30 plus. And this is how I've recorded all my sounds. Yeah, I'll do another video on things you need to be like a cowboy pussycat podcaster. And it's, the other one is an iPhone stand, which is, the phone is on. Use this iPhone stand. I bought it in Malaysia before I left for like £2. And sometimes when I go out, I hang out on trees, and it's like an octopus one, so it can like hang on stuff, and it just like props up. It does what it needs to do. It's super affordable. It's not highly sophisticated, and it's great. So I would say the blue snowball and the iPhone stand and the iPhone and obviously my MacBook is like the best purchases in terms of electronics, but then I will like put that in another video. So yeah, 21 things that have been the best purchases for me thus far for many years. Like, these things have stayed in my life for a long time. But yeah, thank you so much, and bye. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Bloops. What's today? 17. So it's like, whoa, you need to slow down.